It's an honour, it really is. I've battled here for 5, 6, 7 times, I think, to try and win it, and to finally do it, it's a huge relief and a huge honour. It's a tournament I respect very highly, and to finally do it, I feel very honoured to win it. I knew it wasn't going to be a cakewalk based on the names behind me. You know, like I said, you've got these guys here that have won big professional events that are sitting a couple of shots behind me. If I stumble at all, which you can do out here, you can have a 10 easily. I did it last year on a par 3. So to know that's in the back of your mind and to be mentally tough enough to push that to the side and get through every hole and really play shot by shot. The first step's getting in play off the tee, obviously, and I did that pretty well. I think I took 1 penalty shot this week, that's absurd. That's on a course like this with the desert so thick. I was very proud of that. It was a grind today, definitely. I expected Charlie when we made the turn. He was 3 behind me, and then I bogeyed 10 and he was 2 behind me. So 2 in front of a PGA Tour champion with 8 holes to go. I didn't feel comfortable, and I expected him to rattle off a few birdies. He didn't. He made some mistakes and hit it out of play, and that kind of let me relax a little bit more. But I stayed in my own game. I was mentally tough. I didn't do anything silly. I knew pars were probably going to be pretty good based on the scores this morning, and I'm very happy, obviously. When you're that far ahead, it kind of turns into a match play scenario, which is good. And I know, obviously, after 2 rounds, I'm playing the best golf of anyone in the field. That wasn't a question about that. So I knew if I kept doing that, they were going to have a really tough time to catch me. I really wanted to shoot something, around 67, 66 again today to make those guys behind me, to make Charlie shoot, a 61 or something, and the guys at 5 under never have a chance to catch me. That didn't happen. I expected Charlie this morning when I woke up. I said 65 would be his number at the worst, based off his experience and based off the way he's been hitting it recently. That was definitely in the back of my mind. I didn't sleep great last night. I tossed and turned for a while, but I hit a 4-iron in my second shot on number 5. I hit a terrible tee shot. I had 237, and I nearly holed my 4-iron. Hit to about 4 inches. And once that went in, tapped in for birdie, that was kind of settled me down a little bit, and I felt pretty good going around the turn. I started getting a little confidence back, and it definitely helped out a lot. I didn't feel safe until I hit my tee shot in the fairway on my 54th hole on 18 today. As soon as I saw that thing take off straight, I felt pretty comfortable about that. But these guys rattle off eagles and birdies like it's nothing, so there's no way to say that they don't shoot a 27 for 9 holes and go from 5th and they have a 3-shot lead. So I had to keep my foot down. I had to keep my foot down today. I didn't feel comfortable with my game. I felt nervous. I felt shaky. I don't do this for a living anymore. So it was to fight like I did and hold on to a 5-shot victory. It's something I'm very proud of. I really am. Shooting 61 in the first round in the morning wave, there's no way you couldn't be in the lead. And then when I got in, I figured, I'd be 3, 4, 5 in the lead pretty easily. And then Phil Cardwell shoots a 62, phenomenal round of golf. And I know I didn't miss a shot, so I know he didn't miss a shot either. I know he had a bogey, but 61, 62 on a place like this, which isn't easy. I played this week 27 phenomenal holes, and I played 27 where it was really a grind. I played my first 18 and my second 9 the second day. It was about as easy as golf could be. You're thinking about birdie in every single hole, and then that's the easy part. You don't think about that, but it's the times where you're down and you need to really kick yourself into gear, and that's the part I look back on after a week like this, and that gives me more confidence than the birdies and all that, to know that I could really hold in there and win a tournament like this with 27 of my C game, really. So it was good. These guys shoot 65 in their sleep. There's 30 guys in the field that can shoot 65 every single day. I don't care what competition you're playing. The Arizona golf is some of the best in the country. There's no question about it. You look at these Gateway Tour events, Pepsi Tour events, all of these little state opens that go around the place. Arizona players are always at the top. Web.com Tour, Arizona players are always winning these events. The depth of the fields out here is just immense, and if you don't shoot 5 under every round, you're getting lapped. And this is a really tough course. I was very hot the first round, obviously, and if I didn't have that round, I might finish 10th. That's just the way it is. The scores are phenomenal. You break 200 for 3 rounds, you're doing something pretty special. It is pretty special. I mean, look at the guys that played. You've got a PGA Tour winner, you've got Kirk Triplett, you've got all these huge names that play, and to finish on top of them, not by a couple, but by a handful of shots, it was a great week. It's something I hold right at the top of my list, absolutely. Because these guys can make so many birdies, you have to stay as even keel as possible mentally, and that's what my mental game this week was, as strong as it's ever been. I don't know why that was the reason. I just felt comfortable. These kids these days, and Charlie and Kirk and that, you know the scores that they can shoot. So to build a 5-shot lead after 36 holes, I honestly didn't feel comfortable. I felt I would rather have had a 10-shot lead. But to do that and to stay in the present, all day today, I got a little ahead of myself on number 7 this morning. Once I got through that hole, I felt very comfortable teeing off number 10 again. I've shot 30 the 2 9s that I played there early this week, and I felt like if I could shoot even par or better, I would win this tournament. And yeah, you just can't say enough about the golf course and about the people that ran this event. It was just like a PGA Tour event. It couldn't be better. The prestige of the tournament, the 75th year. I mean, there's so many names. You look back on the record books, and there's names that have gone on to had, major winning careers and stuff like that. It's the real deal, and to have it here in Arizona, I've been here over a third of my life. This is my country now. This is my state. I feel very confident about that. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. And it's only going to get better. You see these kids coming out now, they drive at 400 yards in their sleep. I played with a young kid today, Joey Martinez, who has no fear. He's going to be a world beater one of these days, and Charlie already is a world beater. And it's the depth of competition here. And you get guys like Kirk, like you said, has won 650 grand this year on the Champions Tour. Still comes back here and plays because it means so much to him. And it means that much to me and everyone playing here. It's a huge honour. It's something that I will hold very close to my heart for the rest of my life. This is my biggest win in my career, and if I ever decide to play again, I will look back on this week as a stepping stone to bigger and better things in my golfing future. And I felt very comfortable playing this week. I didn't feel nervous until the middle of the first 9 today, and once that got over with, all these records, they mean something, but the victory to me means more than anything. That's what I was looking for. That's what I came and played for, so I'm very excited. Sign me up today. I wouldn't miss this for the world. This is a tournament that I'll look forward to for the rest of my life. As long as I'm in Arizona or in the country, I'll be here. You can mark that down.